to tell you about Hobby Life. Hobby Life is a free app on iPhone and iPad that lets you track your hobby progress. Rather than me telling you about it, let me show you a preview of all the features. So I'm just going to go through this on my phone. I'm going to have a look in the Hobby Life app. You'll see that there's three main areas. So this first tab is your progress screen. So here you can see your overall percentage complete, a estimated completion time based on what you've managed to complete in the last 3 months, and your current backlog. So looking at this here, it'll take me until June 2022 to finish my current backlog. I can see a graph here of what I've previously done, so when I've purchased things and when I've completed them, and there's all sorts of other summary information down here. But of course you need data to be able to see progress on this screen, and that's where the second tab comes in, the collections tab. So here you can see all of my collections. I can also adjust what stats I'm viewing, so if I want to see my wishlist cost, I can see that. I'm just going to leave it on model count. And these bars that you can see here, the grey represents what's on my wish list, yellow what's in progress, and green is what's complete. Okay, so when you go into one of these collections, I can see all of my units arranged by their category. And if I go into a unit, I can see what are called projects. So in here you can see I've finished 2 squads, I've got another 2 squads to build, and I have some special units as well. If I go into one of these ones that's in progress, I can see details like the name, the cost of the project, how many models are involved, and where it's currently at and the dates related to that. So then let's say I've painted and based this model, I can tick on complete, and they'll go into completion with today's date as a completed date. So normally the best way to arrange your projects is by what boxes you've bought. So if you bought a box of 10 models, then that would be 1 squad in your project screen. Okay, so all that is simple enough. What else can you do with this information? Well, we also have this rosters tab. Now this is not a detailed list building program, but you can definitely use it to track your painting progress. So as I look down these rosters, I can see my percentage of purchase, so I can see that I have everything I need, and percentage complete. So for the top one here, the patrol, I can see that everything within that is fully completed. And if I have a look at the next one down, I can see that I've purchased everything, but I still need to build a squad of retributors. Now in using rosters, you can add each of these lines manually, but there is a better way of doing that. So I'm just going to remove this bottom one over here, go to add a new roster, and I'm just going to type in the name of my roster again, and select add. Now when I go into here, I can manually add in my units, or we have a import option. The import option will work with any text-based lists. For this example, I'm just going to go into Battlescribe, but you can also use the Warhammer 40K app. So now I'm going to select the list that I've made in Battlescribe, go to the share option, select chat text, and copy. Now if I go back to the Hobby Life app, I can select paste from clipboard, and it'll bring in all of those lines. Now I can either go through this and tap on the lines that I want manually to select them for adding, or I can hit this try auto select button, and that will do its best to find the correct lines. So I'll just go through and check that. Everything looks okay, so I'll select add lines. Okay, great, so that's all my units added. Now I need to link them to projects in my collection. So if I select the Canoness, you can put in the point value if you want, but it's completely optional. Select the collection where she is. It's a HQ option, Canoness, and the project is for the OML Canoness. Okay, so now that is linked. And I can hit save. Okay, and you can see this yellow dot over here that represents that a model in progress has been linked. I'll do the same for one of these squads. Okay, and that one comes across with a green dot, signifying that it is complete. So when I come back to the rosters screen, I can see there's still 11 unassigned, but from what I have there, I can already start to see what the progress is. Okay, so that's rosters, collections, and the progress screen. I should also mention on the progress screen that you can limit it to a particular collection. So if I just want to see how I'm going with my Sororitas army, I can see that it's 39% complete, and if I just focus on that one army, it'll take me until January to complete it. Okay, and be sure to check out the options screen as well. There's a lot of useful links in here, and customizations. You can also change the color scheme, which updates everywhere in the app. So choose your favorite color. It's all entirely up to you. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, this app is completely free. So I'm taking a bit of a risk here and hoping that people will enjoy the app enough and enjoy the content that's coming on this channel enough that they'll choose to support the Patreon. And if you have any suggestions for the app or for improvements or features that you would like, please go onto the Discord and throw us your suggestion. When I'm looking for improvements I want to make to the app, suggestions from patrons will be given priority. There will be a number of other perks to come, but again, I'm only just getting started with all this, so whenever these products become useful to you, I'd really appreciate the help. But let's see how things go. I'll be doing a video more on the channel plans in the coming weeks. At the moment I'm still sorting out a lot of things on the technology side, getting things up and running, but I have a lot of great content I want to share, and I'm looking forward to getting that ready. So thank you for watching this app preview. Hobby Life is currently on the App Store, so please give it a go. And tell me what you think on the Discord. Alright, thank you. Will you download my app?